6 Germans accused of stealing nearly £100 million worth of jewellery in a 2019 heist have gone on trial in Dresden, with the whereabouts of the treasures still a mystery. The defendants, who are aged between 22 and 27 and said to be part of the notorious Remmo criminal family, are charged with aggravated gang theft and serious arson. They are suspected of breaking into Dresden's Green Vault Museum in the early hours of November 25, 2019 and stealing 21 pieces of jewelry containing more than 4,300 diamonds with an estimated value of €113 million, £94 million. The treasures include a sword with a diamond-encrusted hilt and a shoulder piece which contains the famous 49-carat Dresden white diamond. The director of Dresden's State Art Collection, Marian Ackermann, had refused to put a value on the stolen items, calling them priceless. The stunt also caused around €1 million worth of damage to the museum and car park. Reading the indictment in court, prosecutor Christian Weber said the suspects had stolen unique and irreplaceable treasures of outstanding cultural and historical significance. One of the suspects covered his face with a gray hooded sweater, while others hid behind files and folders. The robbers allegedly took just 8 minutes to pilfer the treasures, causing a power cut before breaking in through a window with which they had previously tampered. Two men armed with an axe stole the jewels before fleeing in a car, which they torched in an underground car park. The thieves grabbed 21 pieces of jewelry and other valuables from the collection of the Saxon ruler August the Strong, encrusted with more than 4,300 individual diamonds. Unarmed museum security officers noticed the robbery but could not intervene as they were not allowed to endanger themselves, Der Spiegel news magazine reported. Prosecutors said in September the defendants had not provided any information on the allegations. Police combed through CCTV footage to identify the suspects, who are all members of the so-called Remmo clan, an extended family notorious for ties to organized crime in Germany. The investigation was codenamed Epaulet after the glittering shoulder piece. Police offered €500,000, £415,000, as a reward for anyone who could give information on the jewels' whereabouts. Three of the suspects were arrested after 1,600 police raided 18 Berlin properties in November 2020. Another two, twin brothers named by police as Mohammed and Abdul Majid Remmo, were on the run for several months, but were caught in December 2020 and May 2021 respectively. A final suspect was arrested last summer. Two of the suspects on trial for the Dresden heist are still serving out juvenile sentences for involvement in the theft of a 100 kilograms gold coin worth £3 million, which has also never been found. The Big Maple Leaf, considered the world's second largest gold coin after the 1-ton Australian kangaroo, was snatched from Berlin's prestigious Bode Museum. Investigators in 2020 targeted the Remmo family with the seizure of 77 properties worth a total of €8 million, charging that they were purchased with the proceeds of various crimes, including a 2014 bank robbery. The Dresden trial, which is expected to run until October, is being heard in a juvenile court because two of the suspects were minors at the time of the crime. In addition to the 6 main suspects, 4 other men are being investigated on suspicion of aiding and abetting by scoping out the crime scene the previous day. Founded by Augustus, Elector of Saxony, in 1723, the Green Vault is one of Europe's oldest museums. After the royal palace suffered severe damage in World War II, the museum remained closed for decades before it was restored and reopened in 2006. The treasures survived Allied bombing raids in World War II, only to be carted off as war booty by the Soviet Union. They were returned to Dresden, the historic capital of the state of Saxony, in 1958. Experts have warned that the chances of recovering the stolen jewels are slim, with the precious stones likely recut in the time that has elapsed since the crime. Advertisement.